Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly. If it's your first time here, thanks for stopping by. If you don't mind, before you leave after the video, hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification icon, I would greatly appreciate it. I upload a new video every Sunday, so if you want to be notified of those uploads, go ahead and click that bell icon. Today I'm going to be reviewing 3 masks by the brand Yes-2. 2 of which are peel-off masks and 1 is more of a cooling mask. I was perusing through Target with my 3-year-old the other day, and she ran up to me with this particular package because it's holographic. It said, Mommy, it has a unicorn on it. And I took a closer look at it, and it happened to be the Yes-2 Brightening Mask. So I haven't seen them before, and I thought I would go ahead and give them a try. I've been really into masks lately as I have started to settle into my 30s. I've really started to understand the importance of taking care of my skin. I probably didn't start a regular skincare regimen until probably 28 or 29. So I'm relatively new to the skincare game, if you will, but I have, again, really been interested in different products that can help to really take care of my skin and help it age gracefully. I know there isn't a miracle product, but I don't think there's any harm in finding something or trying new things that can help, just improve the integrity of your skin at the age you're at and help to maybe slow down the signs of aging as you grow older. So anyway, again, as I said, I have 3 different masks. I am going to try the first mask today, which is the Yes-2 Grapefruit Brightening Mask. It's kind of hard to see with the holographic packaging with all the lighting, but it does have a vitamin C glow boosting. They are marketing the mask as their unicorn peel off mask. The description on the bottle says, yes to keeping your eyes peeled on grapefruit and vitamin C to help reveal brilliant glowing skin. I'm really big into products with vitamin C. I have a ton of other serums, lotions, sprays and masks that have vitamin C in it because vitamin C is really good for your skin. It's supposed to, again, help with brightening and giving it more of a youthful, glowy look. So it comes with 2 fluid ounces, and again, as you can see, it's in a tube. The directions for application are to smooth an even layer of the mask over a clean forehead, cheeks, nose, and chin, avoiding the eye area, eyebrows, and hairline because I can't imagine it would be very pleasant to peel off a mask that's stuck in your hair. And then it says to relax until the mask is fully dry, approximately 8 to 10 minutes. Then use the spatula to lift the edges and start peeling. I haven't really used a lot of peel-off masks, so I'm actually pretty interested in seeing how these turn out. Before I start to apply this mask, I'll just review the other masks first. I plan on applying the brightening mask today, peeling it off, giving an initial review of how my skin feels, and then I'll probably come back tomorrow and give a final review because I feel like when you try skincare products, sometimes you need to give it a day to see if your skin is going to do anything crazy. I've tried some skincare products recently, which I hope to review in another video, that my skin looked great after initially using it, and then I woke up the next day and I had texture and little bumps all over my face that wasn't there previously. So you just never know. So, okay, the next mask that is peel off, it is the Yes-2 Tomatoes Charcoal Detoxifying Mask. Description says, yes to your favorite LBM, as in little black mask, with detoxifying charcoal to peel away impurities for clear skin. This comes with 2 fluid ounces as well. One thing I want to make mention is that all of the Yes-2 products have at least 95% natural ingredients, which is good. I'm all about moderation and balance. I really try to buy the cleanest products possible. I am an avid environmental working group user, if you're not familiar, I will link their website down below. It's a really good resource for identifying products that are more on the safe end for your body, because your skin is essentially like a big sponge. So anything you put on it, it's going to be absorbed, and the ingredients in those products really ultimately matters. So I like that the majority of the ingredients are healthy. Again, you can't find products that are always perfect, so I really try my best to try things that are as clean as I can. Again, application directions are the same. And the last mask that I will be trying eventually is the Yes-2 Cucumber Soothing Mask. I'm all about cooling mud masks, and that's exactly what this is. 2 fluid ounces again, and the description says Yes-2 being cool, calm, and collected with cucumbers and micellar water to refresh and soothe sensitive skin. So we'll give that a try as well. So before I apply the mask, I am going to remove all of my face makeup so I can get a clean slate, if you will, so that I can apply the mask. I'll apply it. I will wait the 8 to 10 minutes for it to dry. I'll peel it off, and then I will go ahead and give an initial review of what I think about it in terms of how my skin feels, looks, and any other things that pop up that I think is important to mention. Okay, so I have removed all of my face makeup with the exception of my eyes so that I can apply the mask to a clean face. I have taken off the lid, and the first thing that I notice is this little built-in spatula, which I think is definitely different in terms of packaging. I haven't come across this particular feature before. Most of the masks that I am familiar with are from tubs or like the sheet masks. I haven't tried a peel-off mask before, and I think that the built-in applicator is kind of a nice feature for convenience sake. Also, something to make note of is that on the, I don't know if you can see it right there, the off, and there's like a little triangle on the applicator, there's like a little twisty component where you can turn it on and off so that product will come out or not if you don't want it to. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on the on side so that we can start kind of looking at the product itself. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out on my hand here. It's very thick in terms of consistency. Spread it out a little bit. It does have like a pink holographic color to it, which is different. I mean, I don't personally, have to have that in a mask, but it's different. I'm not used to that. It smells really good. I am so sensitive to fragrances. Anything that is synthetic or, strong, I am very sensitive and get headaches very easily. So I can appreciate that the scent of this mask is not overpowering. It's very subtle. I like citrus and grapefruit smells, so I could be biased, but it really isn't strong. And I can usually tell pretty instantly with a product if it's going to bother me smell-wise. Okay, so I guess with that being said, I'll just go ahead and start and applying the mask. I'll squeeze a little bit out here on the spatula. I'll just go ahead and start applying the mask to my face, trying not to get it in my eyebrows, or on my hairline. So try to apply a even layer as best as I can. I'm guessing that's probably important so that it'll peel off easier. I really like the smell of this, just as a side note. One thing that I'm noticing is that I don't know how many uses I'll get out of this in terms of, product being in the container, because I feel like I'm squeezing it quite a bit to just get one layer on my face. Okay, so I went ahead and finished applying the mask. I tried to get an even layer. As it's drying, you can see it does have that pink holographic color to it, which is cute. My girls would probably like that. A couple other things that I noticed about the mask after initial application is that it does have a cooling sensation, which I like, and it also, in terms of consistency, doesn't feel too heavy or tacky. And as it dries, I don't feel like my face, really getting tight, which I do notice with some other mud masks. That doesn't necessarily bother me, but it is just something that might bother others. Also, the smell, it's very light. I can barely smell it under my nose. Again, I like the smell of this mask, but if you don't like grapefruit, I personally don't think that it's very heavy in terms of scent. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let the mask sit on my face for the recommended 8 to 10 minutes. I'll probably wait 10 minutes just so I can make sure all of it is dry, and then I will go ahead and peel it off. And it does say on the bottle that if there's any leftover product, you're just supposed to wash it off with warm water, which makes sense, obviously. It's kind of cool. I'm a little bit behind the times here with the peel off masks. I don't know why I've never tried them. I think they're cool, actually, but just never got around to it. Okay, so I have removed all of the mask. Was pretty easy to do. I had to use some hot water, or warm water rather, to get the remnants off from around my hairline. Initial assessment, I would say my skin feels pretty good. I notice a little bit of that cooling sensation left over, which is refreshing. I usually like to do my masks on Sundays because it gives you that, relaxing self-care type vibe. And the cooling sensation, I think, really contributes to that. That sounds so stupid, but it's true. I really like this particular mask. Again, I don't notice any initial redness. Skin looks a little glowy, and it's hard to always say, or tell initially if a skincare product is really going to make a drastic effect. I don't think so far. I think it's more for the cooling sensation. I really like that. So I'm going to go ahead and check in tomorrow to make sure my face doesn't do anything crazy overnight. And then I'll go ahead and start reviewing the charcoal mask. So far, I really like these masks. And if the other masks are anything like the grapefruit masks, I think these are products that I will continue to use in the future. Okay, so it has been a full 24 hours since I have removed the Yes to Grapefruit's Brightening Peel Off Mask, and I have to say I'm not having any issues, no new texture or weird redness that would be out of the ordinary for me. All I've done this morning is put on my usual eye makeup, and I've left the rest of my face bare so that I can go ahead and apply the charcoal mask. So I give a pass and approval for the brightening mask, so hopefully the charcoal mask will be just as good. So again, as I mentioned previously, this is a detoxifying charcoal mask. This is good for people that have issues with blackheads or just kind of want to give their face a little detox or reset. I don't, thank God, at least for now, have issues with pores in my nose. I know that could change at any moment, so I don't want to jinx myself. But I do like to do charcoal masks and other mud masks on occasion just to kind of lift whatever has been, settling into my skin that maybe cleansers or other facial products really aren't getting to. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying the charcoal mask. Same application process, has the same little silicone spatula. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And the first thing that I'm noticing, at least when I put it on my hands, is it's a little bit thinner in consistency than the unicorn mask or the brightening mask. It does have a bit of an interesting fragrance that I wasn't necessarily expecting. The product says yes to tomatoes. I'm not really getting that from this. I'm getting more floral, and it's a little bit on the stronger end. So it's hard to tell if it's going to bother me yet. I'll probably get a better idea as I apply it under my nose and let it sit on my face for 10 minutes, but that is something to make note of. It is stronger in fragrance than the grapefruit mask. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the charcoal mask the same way that I applied the grapefruit mask. And I totally just got that all up in my eyebrow, which is going to be fantastic to remove. Okay, so I am finished applying the charcoal mask, as you can see, as it is all over my face. The smell isn't bothering me as much as I had anticipated that it would, especially now that it's under my nose. It's not that bad. Is it as mild as the grapefruit? No, but it's tolerable for me. In terms of consistency, I'm not really feeling any stickiness. It's very light on my face, like the grapefruit mask. I didn't have to squeeze the container as much as I did with the grapefruit mask. And again, I think that's just because of consistency, but it was a little bit easier to get out and took less time to apply to my whole face. So I'm going to now let the mask dry on my face for 10 to 12 minutes, and then again, I will peel it off. It has been 12 minutes, and it doesn't seem to be as easy to peel off. In fact, it's actually really difficult to peel off. Unlike the unicorn mask, I'm not getting an edge, at all. Which, if I'm going to use a peel-off mask, I want it to peel off and, easily. So, I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit more tedious, really, than anything else. So instead of sitting on camera and you watch me peel literally micro pieces off of my face for the next 30 minutes, I'm just going to go ahead and peel it off. I really keep trying to get a big piece. I just can't. I'll go ahead and peel it off camera, and then I'll come back on and let you know my initial thoughts. But this is a little annoying and, quite frankly, messy. And if I am trying to relax on a Sunday and put on a mask, I don't want to deal with that. So I will be right back. Okay, so I finally got the charcoal mask off of my face, and I have to say that it was a complete pain in the ass, especially because I wasn't in a bath and couldn't just wash my face off. That may have made things a little bit easier, but from the perspective of just being able to, peel off the mask like I did with the grapefruit mask, I mean, you saw how easy it was. I could not get a substantial sheet to peel off of my face. It was just little pieces, and quite frankly, it was actually really messy to remove. And because I had to kind of scrub my face a little bit more, it's a little bit irritated and it feels dry. When I move my face, I'm sure that's really attractive. My skin feels tight, meaning I need to really moisturize to kind of counteract that dryness. I'm a little bit disappointed because of how much I liked the brightening mask. It just goes to show that every product from a line is so different. So I can't say that I'm a fan. I don't think it's going to break out my skin. Then again, you never know. I just think it's probably going to leave my skin more on the dry side, but I will check back tomorrow and let you know. Okay, so it has been a full 24 hours since I have removed the Yes to Tomatoes Charcoal Detoxifying Peel Off Mask. And I noticed this morning my skin still felt dry, even though I moisturized the night after, the night that I removed my mask, which was last night. And I woke up with some dryness, which is a little annoying, but not terrible. I also don't notice any breakouts or textures really that is any different from my usual skin, so that's good as well. Will I ever use this particular mask again in the future? Probably not, given how annoying it was to remove. If it's going to be marketed as a peel-off mask, I want it to peel off. I don't want to have to get in the shower or, you know, remove it while I'm in the bath because, again, I think the convenience of a peel-off mask is that wherever you are, you can just peel it off and go. But it was really difficult to remove. So given how hard it was to remove, that weird kind of scent just wasn't my favorite, and how drying it was, I'll probably just use my other mud masks that I have. If you're interested in seeing one of those videos, I would be happy to do so. Just let me know in the comments down below. But again, not my favorite. I have other mud masks that I would rather use over this. Okay, so moving on to the last mask. Again, this is the Yes to Cucumber Soothing. It is a cooling mud mask for sensitive skin. Hopefully this is what the doctor ordered for my dry face this morning. I'm always into cooling ingredients. Let's see. The directions for this particular mask are to twist and unlock the roller applicator. Roll a thin, even layer of the mask over clean forehead, cheeks, nose, and chin, avoiding your eye areas, obviously. Let the mask fully dry, at least 10 minutes. Rinse with warm water. Twist to lock roller. And wipe away any excess with warm water. Okay, so pretty similar to the peel-off masks, except this particular component doesn't have the spatula. It has this little metallic green roller. It does, like the other masks, have the twist on and off, which I actually like. So without any further ado, I'll just go ahead and try and figure out how this works. So I have it on. Oh, okay. So I have it on and then I just roll it over my skin and it comes out in this white thin, actually it's pretty thick, like the grapefruit mask was. It's more of a mud mask consistency, what I would expect from one. Smells like cucumber. Again, it's mild, just like the grapefruit one. I like cucumber as a scent as long as it's not like fake smelling, and this one isn't, so that's already a bonus. Yeah, it smells pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on my face, see if it's hard or difficult to do so. The roller feels really nice, so this would be really good on even just for mornings when I haven't slept very well and I have those typical circles and eye bags. So I'm squeezing as I'm rolling the mask on my face and it actually feels really nice. I noticed the cooling and I don't know if it's from the roller or if it's the product itself, but actually I'm already liking this. Of course, I get it in my hair. It goes on much faster than the peel-off mask, just because I think the consistency is a little bit different. A little refreshing with the cucumber scent to it. Again, not strong or overpowering. It smells very natural to me. Just keep adding it because I like the roller on my face. It's probably good. You know those rollers that you're supposed to use for anti-aging to stimulate circulation? I really want to try one of those. If you've tried one, let me know a good one in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so I have it on my face. As you can see, I'll let it dry for 10 minutes, but I am initially liking this so much better than this one. I really don't like this one. Okay, so I will let it dry. I'll just go ahead and wash it off because it is not obviously a peel-off mask, and then I will give my final impressions. I really don't anticipate this mask to break me out since the other ones haven't, although those are probably famous last words. If the cucumber mask breaks me out on a different day, I will go ahead and check back in with you and let you know, but I don't anticipate it. So yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I let the mask sit on my face for 10 minutes and I removed it. I still feel some cooling on my skin, which actually feels really nice. Again, no initial redness, just from me, you know, kind of using warm water to rinse the mask off my face. My skin usually gets a little red whenever I do that, but nothing crazy or out of the ordinary. So overall, I really like the Yes to Cucumbers and Yes to Grapefruit masks, the peel off and the cooling mask, and I'm really not a fan of the charcoal mask. If you've tried any of these masks and have had different experiences, I'm really interested in hearing them in the comments below. Let me know. If there are any other Yes to products you want me to try, definitely let me know. I was looking around Target the same day that I purchased these, and I did see that they have quite a few new products out. I don't know if they're revamping the line. I used to use Yes to Carrots back in my later years of college, circa 2008, 2009, when I first became interested in natural products, and they kind of were one of the only few brands that I could get my hands on in a grocery store. And I really liked it. I started out with Yes to Carrots. I think I had their shampoo and maybe a lotion or something like that. So I am a fan of the Yes to brand, and I'm looking forward to trying more of their products. So I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video today. Again, let me know your thoughts. I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks so much for stopping by. And if you don't mind, again, hitting subscribe before you leave, I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much. I wonder how many times I do this in a day. Now that I've started filming, I realize how obnoxious I am with my hand in my hair. It's almost like the Bieber flip.